Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be reviewing your profile, your LinkedIn profile. So simply you can comment down in the comment section your LinkedIn public profile link and I will review it for you. I will give you suggestion which skill you should learn. I will give you suggestion how can you organize a profile. You know, I think you already know, or if you don't know, in LinkedIn I have already crossed 37,000 followers. So I think that's a big thing for me at least, and I want to help you to achieving this or maybe even better than that. That's why I'll be reviewing and giving you my honest feedback and tell you what you need to be done. But preference will be given to whoever already applied using the form that I've given. So I'll be following that. And let me start screen sharing so you guys can see it. Just a moment. Okay, hope you guys can see my screen now. Now let's see. So the very first profile I'll be checking is, so there is an order that people have applied, and I will follow the same order. Okay, so there's some comments I want to first apply. Hey Shonok. So Shonok saying that, hi Sandeep, do hands-on cloud projects add value to DevOps job seekers resume, or is cloud work experience mandatory for applying to DevOps position? Now, for to become a DevOps engineer, knowledge of cloud is now mandatory. Okay, be it any cloud. Now, mostly what could be use case? Suppose you are joining a project. Okay, if that project has to be in AWS, so we have to think about the tools we should be using for AWS. So AWS use tools. If it's like a cloud native application, then think about the cloud native solution available there. So based on the application architecture or application where need to be hosted, what others saying, what the requirement is, based on that only you have to choose. You have to select the tools or cloud. Then that cloud knowledge will be necessary for particular task in hand. Okay, that's the requirement. Hey, Kalyan Krishna. Is Suvam in the saying that, oh, there's a form I missed it. Means a lot if you could find the time to. Yeah, so Shubham, simply let me know your profile link in the comments. So I'll be definitely review it. Okay. Now I think I should start reviewing. I'm just saying this and that, but that will be, I think, the best thing to do. So I'll start by one by one. First is Mayur Tote. So let's see. Mayur Tote. I have a nice CRM I have developed, of course, using some business tool and some coding and all. Using that only, I'm doing that. So let's find out. See, so it's Mayur Tote. He's from Nagpur, cloud enthusiast. Okay. So Mayur, first thing that, okay, you're cloud enthusiast, but your strong point, say AWS, say Azure, say maybe cloud native, could be anything. Why not that also mention in your headline, so that you know what will help you when people search by that keyword, maybe it's AWS architect or maybe AWS cloud expert and all, your profile in the listing, and you might get a chance to a better project, better job opportunity. I mean, think about it, it's limitless possibilities, but you are missing that point. Is simple cloud engines, maybe for the cloud keyword will get listed, but what if they search by the AWS, or maybe suppose whatever your profile skills are, I'll be checking anyway. So about section is too short. I mean, see, people visiting your profile because they want to know about you, and if they see just simple stuff, then that's a kind of that's kind of downing kind of thing. Now, to be honest, what you should do here, you have to add more description. Now, what kind of description I'm telling you? Let me tell you. So, if I'm coming here saying is cloud and serious learning bit and that, now one by one pointing. First, mention what are the exactly skills. So, say I have done this, or maybe I'm expert in that, or maybe I'm doing something very special. That should be your punchline in the top. After that, just say skills, my express skills. List one by one skills, maybe some bullet points, or maybe the tick, kind of whatever formatting you think you can represent yourself better. It has to be as per your kind of your own viewing, your own kind of your own design kind of thing. Okay, it has to have some individuality. If you see some copy and all, and if suppose one person saying you copied exact same thing on other profile, that's a bad thing, and they might not select you. They might not want to continue talking with you. So the first thing you have to do, first, modify your headline, make it more attractive, more keywords. So keywords, AWS, Azure, cloud native, maybe whatever other skills you have. Let's say, so yeah, you have listed the AWS. So add those kind of things in the headline as well as in the about section. The more keywords, the more your profile come into the search result. Remember that. And I think other than that, in the experience also, what you should do, try to add some projects. The more you add projects, the confidence in other people will develop for you. So yes, this person have worked on some projects, maybe something very interesting. Why not find out? So a good recruiter or a very good recruiter, or maybe a client want to hire you, maybe a startup or co-founder, if by chance they're coming to your profile and they see nothing, okay, this has some post and all, what if they see a project and they may just click on the project title, or like it will be supposed to be here, okay, or maybe in your top section, highlights. If they see it, they like it, there are much chances they will reach out to you for the opportunities. Otherwise they don't. So find out where are you missing the opportunities, because I don't know if you can believe it or not, but 99% of my projects, my clients come from LinkedIn, and that's a reality. I don't have any LinkedIn, not LinkedIn, I have no such freelancing profile in any site. I have closed everything because I don't want the like bull kind of way, like people are offering $0 project and all that. I can't do that. So I'm in my position. I have greater level of like chain, the customer chaining. So one client I worked, he think I'm very good developer. He's referring to other. This is the chaining that I've developed. Okay, but to develop, you need good clients or very good kind of friendly clients first, which you can gain from LinkedIn. And I think the clients I get from the LinkedIn's are very long term, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. I don't know how many years going to last, but that many years. So I definitely suggest you don't miss that opportunity. Now, next profile. Let's see. Next profile is Diljan Ali. Diljan Ali. Okay. So Diljan Ali, I'll be reviewing your profile. Let me find out your LinkedIn profile first. So I found it, and let me check. So in the screen now, it's Diljan Ali. Oh, Diljan Malik. I don't know why the names are different there, but anyway. So let me see that. I think I have to remove this comment. Hide it. Let's see. So learning OSS DevOps engineering. So maybe the learning part remove from the headline, because what happens is then that when people think you are maybe in the learning phase, you might not be a good fit for the position what they're hiring for. Instead, what you should do, instead of learning DevOps engineer, say you are a DevOps engineer, or like DevOps engineer, just the headline, mastering a particular, say mastering Kubernetes, mastering kind of say Terraform or infra as a code. That kind of catchy title will people attract to your profile. Think about that very carefully. So instead of learning OSS DevOps engineering, say DevOps engineer, then that pipe sign or whatever sign you want to be, you can have the stars also. Then say this is like you're learning, maybe learning OSS. Different, but first line has to be more catchy. Okay, and you don't have any you don't have any description. So the next thing you should do, add more description. Simple formatting. First, actually, I think I should maybe later I will give some UI and all how to do that. But in a like in a normal sense, it has to be have some description where you mention what is the most exciting thing you do. Maybe I'm running a YouTube channel. Maybe I did work for some very good clients, very good projects. Mention those projects in the description, first 2 3 lines. Then mention these are my skill set: Java, Script, Node.js. That was a programmer. Those, if you're a DevOps engineer, then say containerization, AWS, Azure, GCP, Terraform, Ansible, Jenkins. So whatever knowledge you have, put it in your description, and that's what is your keyword. That by that only user will be able to find you. See, the problem is that if the user don't able to find you, how can they offer you job? How can they communicate with you? I mean, if they're not finding it you, so there is no starting a conversation itself. So that's why add more description, add more content to profile. That's the most important part here. And of course, you added only one skills. No, that's not enough. You have to add more skills. At least, see, LinkedIn allow you 50 skills to allow to add. So you can add whatever skills you have. There, see, the example: coordination, Docker, Kubernetes, shell scripting, Linux. Maybe you know other OS or that OS you can add it here. So add as much as description possible. That will help you. Okay. Now let's go to the next. Let's see who is next. It's Piyush Trivedi. So I don't see your LinkedIn profile, so I will try to search it, and let's see if I find you. Okay, I think this is you. I don't think so. So Piyush, I think I don't know which Piyush is that, so I cannot continue reviewing your profile. There's a lot of Piyush Trivedi, so you missed the chance, man. Now wish Kalyan Kiznani. I think he's a very good friend of mine. I have never met with him before, but he's an awesome person. He's like very encouraging person. Let's see your profile, Kalyan. And he Kalyan is like kind of, he see all my, or he watch all my session, and I read his post also. I don't know if he know or not, but I read his post also whenever comes in mobile as notification, or maybe I'm searching, I see his profile. So let's see. Okay, it's loading. So see, this is the profile I'm saying. See, deliver secure, informative system strategies that improves the. So that kind of catchy line, you can add to profile, and that will help you. Now, Kalyan, addition to that, maybe you can like add more some kind of keywords that will able to find you to say AWS expert, or say Azure expert, or maybe AWS expert, whatever your extra skills that are. Because when searching by the keyword, the first subject line or maybe your profile headline, they search for that, and then they come to the in your description. So in about section, then after that they look for your experience there in the keywords. So starting with that, here mentioned, I think you already knew the hashtag, but these hashtags doesn't count as a kind of searching parameter. It's more of your content improvement strategy, but not as a searching criteria. To add the more searching criteria, you can add like Kubernetes, AWS, cloud computing, like pipeline, and then add one by one. That will help you improving your kind of search results. Okay, that is one. And yeah, see, you added features, and that's a very good thing. The I think better could be if you add some projects demo, or maybe some project works, maybe that links, it will be even better. So you are doing good, but you can do even better by doing that. And activities is good, but let's see. Okay, so see, you mentioned here I'm technology enthusiast, which is very good, and you mentioned experience, what a skill set are, and you're saying spinning a career of cloud technology, motivating team with healthy. You just nailed it. I know. Now maybe in your profile, the about section, what you can do, since you know what happens, people are busy these days, right? And they just look at the profile and they will go to next something next. Try to make it more catchy. Okay, maybe some emojis if you want. Maybe your whatever your important points are, like 10 year experience, and that is fine. Keep in a single line. Then skill set, then mention like in like my skill set are, then list it out, so people and as a at a glance look can see, okay, these are the skills you have. You might be having some, might have some value which they see in your profile and they can contact with you. So list all that. And one negative point could be this one. Okay, that dot first, because you know Normal people will not notice, but if someone is intelligent enough, they will think as a trick and kind of they may not like it. So I know this is a good trick to know that okay, your first connection, but that is not the right thing. Instead, just mention your Kalyan Krishna, and that's it, and that's more professional. So what I'm telling you, you're professional in your profile, all description everywhere, you look professional. Just the name part should not be first, because I can see it's first. Then why you should have added first? That's the bad thing. Remove that. Just simple Kalyan Krishna. Your headline, add some keywords uh, in profile about section. You're already nailing it. Simply just categorize the data, and that will be enough. In description, I mean experience, you already added some enough data which will help you to improve your search result, and that's all good. You experience all the details. So this kind of a model profile, I can say, except the points I've said, this could be a very model profile. Now let's see who is next. After Kalyan is Siddharth Agarwal. So I think, yeah, he have mentioned the Siddharth Agarwal. Give me some seconds so I can load your data, because I'm running multiple softwares and all. My system get a bit slower, but not that bad. Okay, so it's, let's see, Siddharth Agarwal. He's senior infrastructure engineer, cloud DevOps platform at McKinsey Company. Profile, your headline is good. You are saying what you do and what is about it. But again, just like Kalyan also, I'm saying simply add more keywords. Could be AWS, Azure, like more this kind of the more keywords, the more better. Think that way. And you're mentioning what you're looking for is fine. About section, yes, but it look bit cluttering. Make try to have add spaces, and not just 4 line. Try to keep it 1 or 2 line at most of the first line. Then break into para and mention your skill set. Then expertise, you can select expertise. Then you can again make a list. So first technical skill set or soft skill set, then this kind of other skill set, and then in the end maybe what you're looking for. You can at the end also you say it. Okay. Again, my point is that people don't have time. People are impatient these days. They have like 100 profiles, 1,000 profiles to review. If they're recruiter, they may have other profile to check. If your profile is catchy enough, they will definitely reach out. Otherwise, not. Okay. But again, don't copy from blindly from anyone else. That's a bad thing. If other find out, you are already out of game. So all that, I think that's great. You have added your experience well. You have added mentioned all the details, which is the right thing to do. I agree. Your skills part, let me see. Skills you have mentioned. Okay, skills also you have mentioned all the things that you know, and you're good. So your profile is already good. Additionally, okay, you have added the recommendation. Fine. So yeah, simply improve the headline a bit, just like adding more skill set and all. It's okay if you add skill set by adding pipes and all. It's okay. It will help you improving your skill search. In the about section, make it more meterboard prettify. So that's why people will at a glance can see what you do. People, if they have patience, they will read. Otherwise, not. So try to make that more easy. Featured, don't personal my suggestion. Don't feature your resume. Instead, feature your work, article, post. That will definitely will be helpful for you. Do that. Okay. Now let's see. I think other things are good. You're good to go. Now let's see. Who's next? It's Shahup PV. So let's see. Shahup profile. Shahup PV. So senior technical support engineer at DataWorks. Again, just like the previous profile, add some more keyword in the headline, like what exactly soft. So the catchy lines could be like expert. Sometimes it's catchy, sometimes not. But adding more skill set like the software you use on daily basis, that as a skill set, you can add it. And you didn't have added this the about section, which is bad. So you have to add the description. Just like the last two profiles I've shown, they have beautifully added their about section. Do add your about section. That's very, very, very important. Otherwise, people will just ignore your profile. They will go to next one that you don't want. Do that. Also, you see, people also viewed this thing the moment they see your competitors here. So, if you, what you're doing, you're allowing that people also viewed your competitor list. If you are giving your like perspective a competitor view, that's a bad thing. That's a negative point. You what you should do, you should from the settings, if you go to settings and all, there's setting, yeah, setting and privacy, you can have the option to like people also view part, you can disable that, to disable that, okay, and that will be very good for you. And again, improve the about section, add the description, like about your section, make it as descriptive as possible and beautiful way. There are a lot of profile, you can take reference to my profile, so not a problem, or maybe other profile that I've shown you on that. Experience is single. If you had any other experience, you can add it, okay, looks good. And the skill set you have added, I think all skills you have added. If you didn't added 50 skill, if you don't have it, you don't have to agree, show like big thing. But if you had any more skill, you can at least try to add all 50, okay. Maybe suppose you have some expertise one, you can simply remove that from the list and you can add something new. Okay, and try to achieve maybe whoever, like you're already working 8 years for a company. That means that company's employees, juniors, and all, everyone should be there who will be happy to give you some recommendation. Do connect with them on LinkedIn. Ask them that if you are happy to work with me as a colleague, as a friend, why not you give me a kind of recommendation? Why not you just come to my profile and see this point? This is person, 7 person, 1 person. This is the person endorse your skill set. The more people endorse your skill set, the better search ranking go up. So add that, and that will be better for you. Okay, just simply ask your colleagues and friends, do whatever you think, like do endorse me. Please do connect with me on LinkedIn. Please recommend me. If you reach out to 100%, at least 2 or 4% at least will listen. Like that happened with me. Normally, what I do whenever I am done with the work for a client, if they're a good client, okay, if they're a good client, I definitely ask them, can you leave me a such kind of recommendation on LinkedIn? What happens when other, suppose I'm looking, I'm maybe not looking, but maybe someone has a very excellent opportunity, they can then come to the my profile, they can see maybe their local area, or maybe some they know someone, kind of that way, they see they recommended me, they will have more extreme level of confidence on me than who don't have any recommendation. So it's kind of increase your clients or prospective clients confidence, because whoever walk with you, they already know you are great. That's why they're working for this many years. But whoever never work with you, maybe know from your LinkedIn post, article, maybe your YouTube channel on, they need to grow more confidence on your skill set. So whoever worked with you in the past, for whoever you worked in the past, if they leave a recommendation, that's the next level of that's the level of value that they're adding to your profile or your career. So remember that part. Now it's Vishwajit Dash. Let's see. Vishwajit Dash. Let's find out. See, I'm Sandeep Das. So this is Das. Okay. Let's see. It's Vishwajit Das is saying business development executive at see, you already added your skill set. I'm just telling you, Rick. See, this is the one. He's mentioning your skill set, which is good. Uh, they are not, like if your see your case, just your case, you are executive of business development. So your case, the more number of connections means more profitability for you. That I know from my this many years of experience. Since I also like I'm running my freelancing business, so I know how to do marketing. I know how to work with clients. I know how to do development. I know how to make tutorials because I'm in the YouTube. I know how to edit the videos. That's all right. Simply same way, you are the kind of business development executive. You are on the marketing point. Your goal should be as much as connections possible. That's first. So there is open networking group of something. I think when I started LinkedIn, they helped me to gain more followers and all. Not much, but at least the kind of beginning part they helped me. and you can join those kind of groups which can help you getting more followers and all. And the more followers mean more profitability for you, so remember that. You edit whatever you learn, which is good, but again, the more practical work or projects if you can show in your profile, that will add a next level value in profile. About section is okay, but don't start with the emojis at the beginning. Try to make it more descriptive, like I work for, like I can add business value more than 50 million, or 5 lakh, 10 lakh profit I've given, or maybe I improve that business. Some kind of confidence bringing words, or it has to be some real thing. Otherwise, maybe when they do check the background and they find it as false, that will backfire. So see this part, you don't have to mention your BTech from that and that, or what is you. Nobody cares. Nobody cares all that. Believe me, I'm in the profession for last, I think, 10 years. I think it's around a decade, and nobody actually want to listen this part. They want to see result. Maybe in the interview, the recruiter may ask you to give the documentation all. Now, I think if you have like my level experience or more than 3 4 experience, say Sandeep, join my company. This is the offer letter. They don't even know. Sandeep, your kind of whatever you say to join the company. That's the thing when the experience happen. So don't mention all that. You don't need to all this. No, nothing. Okay, it's a good point. So maybe this line you add in the beginning. Okay, then have experience like this one. Okay, now don't mention all these extra details. No point of adding extra details. Area of expertise mention, tools work with mention. Now you're adding the single line, maybe just line by line by line mention that, it will helpful. Because adding too much text also make people boring. They don't want to read too much, to be honest. It has to be concise, it has to be some attractive. That's how they will try to interact with you. So remember that part. This is a good thing to keep the attraction. See, people can see it's an attraction, but people don't want to read all that. They don't want to read this. Okay, they don't want. They want this, only this, and this too. And maybe if you're looking, this is looking good, so this one. Okay. Yeah, I take responsibility from 360 degree. That also a good point. You can add maybe in as a third para, fine, but not too much. Okay. Make sure you're not adding too much. And description part you're adding. Okay, you added the details. Fine. This is okay. Skill set, let's see. Okay, you added all the skill sets, fine. Yeah, you had recommendations, good. So this will help. So yeah, you're all good. Just the point I mentioned, you're all good. Now let's see the next person. It's Vinay Verma. Now, whoever want me to, review their profile from the YouTube, do comment your LinkedIn profile public link, okay, and that will help me find your profile better. Otherwise, I for your name, there may be 10%. I may not review anyone's profile because that's out of my like out of my area, because they don't want me to review the profile. You want me your profile to be reviewed, then your profile link has to be given. Okay, I don't want to profile review some other person profile and they come back and say, oh, why did you review your profile? What's the point? So I don't want to do that. Now let's see. This is Vinay Verma. So yeah, whoever sent the request, please wait. I know Jitendra, so don't worry. I'll review your profile. Welcome, Diljan Malik. It's thank you for listening. Welcome, Kalyan Krishna. Okay, yeah. So whoever want me, simply add in the comment part. Okay, keep adding in the comment section. Now next, Vinay Verma. So see, you are good, but the point is that you added only keywords. So the reverse of other people. Other people say what they're doing and they don't mention the keywords, but you mention only keywords. So only mentioning keywords also not the right thing. People don't find you professional. That's my point of view, of course, but I know that what people think because I work with other people. Now, what you can do here, okay, you can add all this. You can mention a DevOps engineer, and then like this sign, then mention all your skill set. But you are saying DevOps, Docker, and all. Simply try to add an engineer part here, or maybe architect, whatever you are. and then you can mention the skills. That will be fine for you. Okay. About section also, it's only two line not enough. uh, Try to add what you do, what you like, not too much, just try to make it concise level, and then add the your skill set, just these skills. Okay, maybe in a broader way. In Kubernetes, maybe in the security you are master, maybe in the pods, or maybe in this routing or networking you're very good. So mention the point what you're very good, that will be your selling point. So remember to add that. And it's okay, you are a senior DevOps, you are senior DevOps, so why not add a senior DevOps engineer here, and then mention the skills you have, like express skills. So do that way, it will definitely improve your profile. And experience part, when you're saying experience, try to add this. See, here you have a decision, but again, the point part is that you are writing all at once. No, don't write it all at once. Instead, try to make it one or two para. Try to make it beautiful by adding the dotted lines and all. That will make your profile more prettier, and that will help you to get more opportunities and offers. Skills part, you have added only 11 skills. No, it's 11%. I think you added most of the skills, but whatever you have, see, you have 50 slots. So try to add as many as possible. And I don't see any recommendation. So since you're a senior engineer working for a company for previous, you can ask your previous company. There's 3 years, 2 years, 3 years, 2 years, 2 months experience. So you might ask your formal employees to give you some recommendation that will help you to get better opportunities. Okay. So your point, make the headline change. In about section, add more data, more descriptive data, to be honest. Like, I have deployed this many experiments, I have managed like 1,000 clusters. This kind of catchy line will, people will be find you, like people will find you more interesting to work or talk with. Career history, that one. So it's okay, but kind of you have to improve it more, and that will be even better, to be honest. And that's it. And the skills also, just like other two three profiles, they have mentioned the skills as a list with the bullet points or whatever formatting you think you like it, you do it, and maybe over the time you can improve. Okay. And yeah, add more description in all the job, all the experience. Then add the ask your friends about recommendation, that will be for you. Okay. Now let's see. I have to cover all the profiles. I think I'm just close. I'll be reviewing after that your YouTube, like whoever want me the profile reviewed in the YouTube links. So let's see. In YouTube, doesn't even paste it. It's Joe's Flores. So Joe's, did you submitted the form? I don't know. Let me see. It's Joe's. I don't see, but okay, I will check. First, let's 10th point is done. I will now will speed up a bit. It's Mahesh Chandan. It's Mahesh Ramachandran. Okay. Sorry if I take sometime the wrong names. Don't don't blame me. It's just that it happens. Not I intentionally do. Senior lead engineer, it's good. Simply add your skill set or the such keyword, like what the skill you have, let's say, like Java, like skills, like slash and all, then Java, and the more your expertise skills you should add in your here. Okay. Or maybe for something you're famous. Okay, that kind of thing you should do. Again, your freelancing profile you've added there, but very rare chances that people will watch it because they want to read it first before going there. So maybe at the end you might want it to be there. Okay. And don't make all the points. Try to keep some catchy line, two to three catchy line. Maybe with 14 years of experience, I have built this and that. I helped this company to achieve their goals. That kind of what are the first two three lines. Then your specialities, or maybe you can add more paragraph. Okay. To like show your skills, the specialities. You can combine the specialities and with this this section, and this section you can combine to look it more pretty. And it's okay, you can add this to the end, fine. That's okay, that's fine. I also added, I think. So it's good. Or what appreciation you're used to, what IDs were up to, fine. Simply maybe merge these two, okay, in a better way. That will help you profile looks better. And your profile, yeah, experience section, try to, so these keywords, these keywords you should actually try to add as much possible in the description, because when the search happens, someone search by the particular skill set, the keywords look for in the headlines, then this the about section, and the that your this job description. So yeah, if you job description, if you have all these words, then it will be also counted. So try to add as much possible. The skill set, if I think you have added all, in case you missed anything, you can add it. Ask your clients, friends, whoever you like, professionally, to had some your recommendation that will help you, because you're a freelancer just like me, right? So your goal should be having confidence in your clients. The client get confidence when they see you are either famous, okay, you're famous, maybe your contents are everywhere, they get confidence. But if not that is available, then what? Then other people recommendation will be your selling point. So of course ask your past clients and your colleagues to add the more recommendation. It will help you in the achieving projects. So that is there. Now Piyush Mallo. Oh, screeners, please. Sorry, my bad. I was like checking this profile, but in the wrong tab. Oh, that happens, man. But okay, I have discussed, and what I've told, that's the right thing. So that was for you, Mahesh. Okay, sorry if I don't show that. That's the bad thing, I know. Fine, just simply add your skill set. Okay, I'm just repeating as your skill set. Then reformat this about section, and that's it. And just as I told, whatever I told, just follow that. Okay, and now let's see what is this. I think it's Piyush Mallo. I will not anymore open in another tab because otherwise you will have a problem. So it's Piyush Mallo is RE at Polygon Technology, Cloud Engineers. Again, simply Piyush, in the end, what you can do, add your more skill like AWS certified or AWS architect or like AWS Azure. Add this kind of keyword. Maybe some other things, maybe some tables tools that you use. Here, don't. This is not enough. Just not just three full line. I think it's not good thing. What you should do, you can add more descriptive, like I walked in this kind of technology, I make this project happen, I did excellent job, I got promoted. Whatever thing your catchy line, I want the first two three line has to be catchy one. Then your skill set, like add these are the skill set I have. If people find your skill set useful, they will definitely reach out to you. Okay, think that way. And then at the end you may add some like if you want to work with me, at the end mention the URL, they should reach out, that kind of way. And the featured part, okay, but try to, instead of GitHub as a developer, I know it's good, I also developer, but it will be much better if you can link to any article that you have written, or link to a post that you have written and that's got very famous, like in the Medium, could be in the LinkedIn articles. So try to add that here, it will be better. Okay, now let's see. Okay, and that is there. Try to add more description experience section. And if not all, I don't think you have all the skill set. So try to add all the skill set. You have one recommendation from someone, Ayushi Chairman, but try to ask other your peers, other fellow engineers. That will be definitely helpful for you. Now, what is next? Who is next? Is Let's see how many people have added that. I have to maybe I have to go a bit more faster. So it's 42%. Okay. I will review as much as I can in the limited time. So I have covered till Piyush Malla, I think till okay. Piyush. Now Vinod SR. Let's see. Now I'll go faster. Okay. I know maybe I'll go bit faster, but there's no other option here. It's Vinod SR. So Vinod mentioned that in the headline, Laura is okay, that's fine. Again, just like others, try to add some keywords that is the now what are the keywords, in more simple way. The keywords are the things that you're more passionate about, you want to work with in the future or maybe right now. Those keywords you add in the headline itself, that is the will be better for you. You have added, okay, it's fine, but maybe instead of certificate, maybe you can make it second paragraph instead first paragraph. Mention the kind of projects you work on, maybe something very interesting project you worked, or something that you did that other may don't. This kind of catchy line, add it, then you can add this line. Now fine, you don't have to make para for all that. Try to concise it a bit more, and add your all skills list in the about section also. That will help you in the searching. And yeah, you have a description. There's maybe try to add a bit more. I know you work on a lot of things, so try to add a bit more. And same like others, ask your fellow engineers or fellow cloud solution architects to review you. The more you get review, the better your chance of getting other side gigs or side projects. Okay. It's now Nisarg Satani. Man, again, I'm sorry if I'm just pronouncing it wrong. Nation's profile, it's here. Hey, good evening, Pius. I think you just got free. I haven't much LinkedIn after other job. I know that happens. When you get job, you get busy. Once you get used to like your daily routines and all, then you start making time. But that's a long thing. You have to wait and all. But okay, keep continuing what you're doing. You're doing great. Now it's Nisharam. Okay, let's review that. So junior DevOps engineer at and Blinks. I know that some people refer in the headline also, but since you are mentioning in this section, then in that case, I don't think it's much more required where you work. So in this part, they can already saw that. Just like I'm seeing your profile like a third person. Like maybe I have access to all the profiles because I'm a pro member. Now, junior and I do instead of adding this, add the skill set like keyword, your important skill set keywords in about section. I am communicative in English, not required because this what everyone do. You don't have to add this line skills. Okay, this lines, you can break these lines. Okay, because whole lines people don't want to read all that. Try to make it a like concise, clear. That is should be a message. Like my technical skills are coding, Linux, and all. And this also should be as a make a title or maybe headline called skill set, my specialized skill set. Then under that you can mention all that. In the first line you say I worked in this kind of projects and I'm doing work learning that. This since a junior, it should be about more learning these new technologies and all. That should be a first line. So people will have a view, okay, you are into something and you might be doing something great. That should be a catchy line. Remove this part. I can make good work relationship with colleagues, punctual. Nobody want that. Remove this. Don't say I can control the pressure. um, that's okay, you're junior, you don't know all that. But remove all that. Instead, just maybe your catchy line, I'm working something very excellent project and all. Like, don't reveal too much, but try to make it as technically perspective as possible. Then mention these are my skill set. Then mention, okay, uh, I have so instead of saying I'm very good at English, and I have skill set. In the skill set also we can mention excellent communication skills, excellent interpersonal skill, or maybe friendly personality, like that way. Okay, you can add like that. Okay. Now let's see who's next. It's Proshun Vishas. Let's see. Proshun I know from the long time. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, how what a suggestion I should be for you. What happened? Maybe the protocol problem. But no worries. I'm checking. Started new journey as technical consultant. No. Simply mention technical consultant and then slash or comma, whatever you prefer, to as for your personal look wise preference, then mention what are your excellent skill set. That should be your selling point. And then in the about section, okay, you are mentioning qualifications and every industry experience. Okay, but just add, after this all lines at the like immediately after that, add a section called skill set. Mention all the skill set. Maybe what you want to do in the future. My future plans are this, or maybe in the I'm looking forward to this. That will improve your profile about section. Then I don't see okay, experience. You have okay, experience part. I know you have it 2 months. Don't do that. Whatever experience, maybe you want to don't want to reveal your company name, past company name, make it confidential. Still mention what you did. That will be helpful for make like whenever you're making switch. That will be definitely helpful for you. Okay, do that. That will be helpful for you. Again, ask your colleagues for the recommendation. That's now I will not repeat that part. Ask your colleagues about your recommendation, friends, colleagues, clients recommendation. That's a common part. I'm not going to repeat that anymore. Okay, it's now Shan Shanmukha Saidnath. I may not be able to review all that 42 profiles. But okay, I will maybe on the offline when I get chance, I will reach out to you saying that. So AWS DevOps again. The problem part is here. You mention your skill set, but you didn't mention what you do. So you have to mention I'm a cloud origin architect, or maybe I'm DevOps architect engineer. You can mention either way. Like I can tell you, okay, you're cloud consultant or associate. So you can mention associate cloud consultant in the profile itself. Then in the like this time, na this time AWS certified and all. Then mix it DevOps kind of DevOps enthusiast, or maybe wanna be a DevOps engineer. That kind of thing you can add it. Okay. And what extra thing I can say is add more description. I don't see your experience description. Add that. That's helpful for your. You can say LinkedIn SEO. How you'll like Google in the Google you see Google result find out in LinkedIn. It's LinkedIn SEO how your profile get find out in LinkedIn search. Okay, simply by searching by other stuff, you find other people say I want DevOps engineer. Okay, engineer. I'm just giving example. And who have ever the like more keywords and people actually go for people, these are the people coming up, right? So they have good keywords. That's why they're coming up. See, DevOps engineer Verizon, DevOps engineer texting expert, DevOps engineer, etc. So they are coming up because they mentioned their DevOps engineer part in the first line itself. See the common part, and then see in the current in the current post or position they have, whoever mentioning DevOps engineer, see they are mentioning DevOps engineer fast tracks or something. Here see current DevOps. So this part, the headline and the current part, the current job, that is what helping the profile to go up in the search. And suppose someone, as I'm recruiter, I'm looking for a DevOps engineer. Whoever comes in the first search, I will definitely go for them. That's how the things works, right? That's why remember that's how the search works. Okay, I have shown you the demo. Now I think you already understand. You have to mention your profile exact job title. There's engineer, cloud solution architect, maybe Kubernetes. Suppose you're Kubernetes engineer, okay, and you want Kubernetes job only. So what we should do in the profile headline itself, we should mention Kubernetes engineer. I'm giving an example. Okay, I'm looking for Kubernetes engineer. See, Azure Kubernetes service engineer. So and certified Kubernetes administrator, DevOps engineer. See at the end, since he mentioned the Kubernetes, is search and I can in the current question mention the DevOps engineer. So the keywords are coming in a combination. Okay, the more you understand these keywords, the better your ranking will be, and the better opportunity you'll get over everyone. Suppose whoever I'm recruiter, I will try to look at the first person because that what comes. Maybe I will go down and the first page only I will select someone. If you're not in the first page, then that's a bad thing, isn't it? So try to add the skills, that try to add the keywords that you should be after. Okay, now should be Anurag Mishra. I know Anurag. He is a channel member. So yeah, whoever like want to access to our dedicated Discord server, ask me personal questions, like personal professional question. Of course, I'm not interested in other thing. Add your questions. You can simply go and ask. Simply join my YouTube channel membership. It's not that cost. It's very cheap. I think less than $1 to be honest. And like for anyone, I mean, I try to keep it as low as possible. It's a means to add more interaction with people, not the finance part. Finance part, I'm already good enough, so don't worry. I'm improving day by day. Um, so, Anurag Mishra, you're saying you're volunteer in OSAP, site setting, cloud and DevOps architect. Okay, let's see your AWS researcher. So add that researcher part here instead of volunteer as well. Okay, you are good. You are volunteer. Add as a position or as a like experience section. Don't add in that headline. Instead, you can add AW like cloud research person or cloud development enthusiast or engineer, and again another slash. Just in the search I've shown now. The more keywords you add, the better your possibilities are coming into the search. Remember that part. So I think I don't have to reveal on that part anymore. Remove this extra space. Oh, you try to keep sound as a code. Fine, but since you are more of the cloud person, maybe you can add a cloud emoji if you want that way. Fine. So it's only 3 lines. I don't prefer. I don't. I personally don't prefer that. To be honest, I know other recruiters. I talk with them. They are also my fan following and all. So I had to communicate with them, and they pay me of course for that. So in that case, you add all your skill set. Maybe AWS S3 EC2, you have to say combine. To be honest, the more combination thing you say, the that reflect how you use your knowledge in that. So try to do that. Add your exact skill set. The more the intent you add, the better opportunity you get. Featured, you have featured your article. It's good thing. And okay, you added education in the research part. Say whatever you do, you added the attachments. It's good, but add some description as much as possible. Volunteer experience. So yeah, in the volunteer already said it right. So don't have to mention in that. That's not giving you value. To be honest, that's not bringing you value. The value bringing with this line and add say AWS certified or AWS enthusiast, like AWS may say experienced AWS person. This kind of keyword I'm asking to do. Simply like AWS, like suppose looking for AWS certified. Okay, certified engineer. Maybe I misspell it, but that is fine. Autocorrect to rescue. See, the more people mention in their profile AWS certified DevOps engineer, cloud and see cloud and DevOps engineer, AWS certified at the end. They're saying. So this is how you lure the clients. That's how you do it. Okay. I hope you can understand now that part. Let's see. I think other things are common, so I will not just repeat them. It's now showed up Shaha. Too much profile. I think I think see, if I now if I'm not getting chance to your review profile, but see how I'm telling about other people. Understand from that perspective, and then you can apply the same for your profile. You are seeing I'm showing you profiles, and like that's how it is. So here's good things. He mentioned all the like greater achievements and the skill. Sorry, not and the skill sets. It's good thing. There's nothing to say on that. Here it's a bit cluttered. Roles and responsibilities. You don't have to. You have the job section for that, not the about section. It has to be something catchy. It has to be some attractive thing. Maybe this line is fine. Add your skill set, like in-depth skill set or in-trend skill set in the about section, and then say what you're looking for. Like I'm looking for better opportunities. I'm looking for this and that. I am experimenting this and that. This is how you do it. Experience. See, instead of adding all this here, you can add in description section. That is what for, and that's a valid keyword. In the search I've shown it now. I'm searching for a particular keywords, and if it's in the experience section, it's coming up. It's working. Remember that part. And I think my search is a advanced tool because I'm a paid member. I didn't try that much, but I know the basic I've tried. Recommendation is one added good thing, but try to add as much as possible. Okay. Now, who's next? It's Anurag saying good news that there's no profile, but work to add people. Cloud newsfield would be happy to get. I think I already given the tips. Follow that, Anurag. Okay. I think let's see. Now, see, like learn from others' mistakes. That's what I'm saying here. So I've already covered showed off. Sort of profile is good standing. Just in the about section, if you improve, it will be better. And ask for more recommendation, and of course, more skill set. Skill set, how much? Skills is okay. Maybe try to add more skill set. I know you must have a more skill set, so try to and ask other people to kind of do there's a tick sign will suppose one your known person first connection they will come for indoors option will come so indoors part is good that will improve your search results. Okay, so remember that part. Arvin Singh. Now I think I can review few person more whoever live on the YouTube. I will, and if they have added from or maybe their link, I will review theirs one just after this profile. Because otherwise it's the bad thing. I mean, you are guys are online watching. If I don't review the profile, that's a bad thing. So here, let's close this one. Here, Arvin Singh, DevOps engineer, web, CK certified, good thing. Maybe say CK is what? You're a Kubernetes person, right? CK certified, another slash or like same sign here. Okay. Then mention Kubernetes, mention containerization, mention like service management. What are the tools around in demand? So this kind of thing, maybe other tools like TeamCity or whatever newly coming up tools are there. So that will help you getting more traction. Here it's too much not like less content but cluttered content. Try to make it organized. Just the first line is good. Again you are mentioning a skills but it's fine, so find some time, keep it there. Don't add this line at the end. This skills part add in the middle like a very say, skill section, one by one at the skill set, so people see at the moment at a glance and say okay you have these skills that they don't have to go read one by one, they want to see at a glance. Okay, that will do your work. You added feature content. Don't feature resume to you. I know people say feature resume, but make your LinkedIn profile itself as a representable like kind of resume, so that you don't have to feature your resume. Now, if anyone want resume, they should be reach out to you. But if your profile is interesting enough, then only they'll reach out to you. If they see your resume in front, and there is no curiosity, right? So add that curiosity level. You added the CKD is fine, but instead of resume feature, feature of some article, post or videos if you have done it. That will be helpful. You add description, good thing, and education you have added fine. Recommendation you have 10 recommendations, very good. Try to add more. The more the better. I think that's great. So only like improve. I think is already good, Arvind. Maybe in the name, in the name, I think I talked with a LinkedIn support engineer maybe long time back, and they mentioned don't add any character or any like anything any position in the name. That's a violation and all. That nobody listen anyway. But still, maybe try to keep it clean. Maybe your search result might increase. So try to avoid the special character in the name if possible. Okay, now I have covered up till the 19. I know there is 46. I think someone was requesting their profile review. So whoever now had it the form and asking for review, I will review their profile. Mm, now I think first I think is Joe's. Joe's. Let's see. Okay, Joe's Alvarado Flores. So I will review Joe's because he commented, man. He was still in the, I think he's still in the session. So I should recommend reviews. And whoever missed, don't worry. I will maybe personally review it later. Or maybe some other session I'll do. Your profile will be get reviewed fast. I mean, as a priority basis. Because, we have limited time and we have to lot of covers lot of stuff. So Joe's mentioned Deus engineer, good thing. Hashikov Terraform certified, good thing, but okay, that's fine. AWS digital transformation. So yeah, all looks good, not a problem. Your headline is perfect. In the about section, yeah, in the about section, maybe you have two kind of para. Try to reduce it bit more, maybe say two-line thing. Try to like organize the content a bit. Tool set, add some spacing because again you have mentioned all separately. Still it's a cluttered. So add some emoji like right sign or bullet points so that people will get noticed that point a bit better way. And at the end, you can mention what technologies you are working or interested to work on. That will like create a curiosity in other people who are watching your profile. So that will be your plus point if you add that one. Yeah, mentioned all your description, but try to add more content as possible. I think like this one, now you have added more like so many contents that like add there also. The first position get highlighted more. That's the rule in LinkedIn, I think, from the saw in the result. So try to add the more content in the first position itself. The whatever your ultimately last position, but showing first in your the latest one. To be honest, so try to add there. That will help you in the search results. Mm, yeah, you have recommendation. Again, simply ask other people about the recommendation as well. All good. Simply, I think headline is okay. You don't have to change it. If you want, you can change, but not necessary. About section reorganize to make it look better. Let's see. Whoever asking for review now, I will see. It's kind of review already submitted. Shomik Day. Let's see. Shomik Day, you are in 29, but since you're in the LinkedIn YouTube live, so I will review your profile. Now I'm gracing 15 minutes, but then I will drop. uh, you know, not much time. I have some editing remaining for some release, so I have to go. Okay, let's see. Something there you have added. Now see, some fine, but you have added too many details. You cannot add too many. You cannot have too little. You have to maintain a balance, and to maintain a balance, you can say instead of Azure and Google certified, multi-cloud certified multi-cloud certified cloud and DevOps engineer, then that special character like this one, then mention AWS, Azure, Docker, Kubernetes. Not all, but the main thing. And serving notice period, I don't think kind of good thing. Some say good, but I don't personally find it good. So I will never suggest that. Instead, skills focus on the skill set, focus on multi-cloud. Like looking at multi-cloud certified, that's kind of feeling you have to give to people. And serving notice period, kind of a negative to be honest. Okay, maybe you want to look for more opportunities, but that's not the right way to mention in the this in the headline itself. Try to make it concise, smaller, concise, better keywords will make your profile better. So understand that part. Only two line is not enough. You have to add as much descriptive yet good looking profile. So two line, okay, you added two line, fine. Then this skill set, as much you feel here instead of there, like add the your like my skill set, containerization, Docker, Kubernetes, like Terraform, whatever skills you have, Ansible, add that there. That's what's the point of adding that. Again, mention the same thing in the in the skill set. Okay, here and additionally in the experience section as add as much as content. See in the search I've shown you experience section content got highlighted. So that means the keyword you add in the description, in the profile, in the headline, all combines care of your ranking cell. So add that part. Okay. Okay. um let's see. Let's see. Who I can add. It's Varat Naini. Okay, your profile. Varat Nainiwal. I'm selecting random. Don't accuse me if I'm saying that wrong. So it's I don't know if you already you're submitted, right? So Bharat. Let me search by that. Yeah, Bharat Nainital. I think you're the 46th person. Great. You got the preference, man. Okay. So let me see. I was selecting a random. I think I have around 5 or 10 minutes maybe. So let's see. Let's see. DevOps. So you are working in the good company as a Nifty is a big company, so that's a plus point. But keywords are cluttered. See, you when you add all line at once, that's no more work as a keyword anymore. You have to add a space. So DevOps engineer. As well, people will search for the DevOps engineer position or DevOps architect. So that is your key point. DevOps architect, or you see, you already mentioned in the NIFDIA, but say DevOps, since it's a big company, instead of in case of big like Google, Facebook, YouTube, like big companies, it's a different case. I think I missed that point while mentioning in the heading. So if you are a big company, it's a good thing to mention in the heading. So DevOps engineer at the rate of NVIDIA, fine, or add NVIDIA, then slash, then mention the other express skills, maybe AWS, maybe GCP, Azure, like either Azure DevOps or AWS DevOps. That's more catchy words, right? Maybe Kubernetes expert or maybe some kind of catchy thing because you already have the skills that I know. If you're working in India, then that's you supposed to have. Then you have 5 experience, so skill set. Again, it's good, but add is a more descriptive one. Say I have developed kind of critical system or business critical functionality of develop. That's the selling point. Mention that here because big engineers want side gigs. Okay, I know that. I know that very well. So to add the more beautiful profile, the more attractive profile you have, the more people will reach out to you. So you having 3 lines is not enough. Add more descriptive, like one paragraph or two paragraph as you feel. If you have more content, add two paragraph. If you don't think of too much, okay, add single paragraph, but add too much description there. Like I developed something that's great, that kind of thing. Then I have this specialized skill set. You mentioned AWS, Kubernetes, Terraform, all that, fine. Then here, okay, I think you have maybe you have mentioned your actual articles and links, which is excellent. That I'm asking for the people too. If you have some written article somewhere, try to do that. I'm not going to check it, but if it's your content, you're doing the right thing. Activity, see, you don't have much activity, I think. I don't know. Is it really? Don't much activity? Oh, you have it. It's not showing anywhere. That's the reason, maybe. You have experience in the experience section. Add as much as content possible. You know the reason already. I don't have to repeat anymore. In the skill endorsement, as all the skills. I think you already added all the skills. Now, if you're in the NIFDIA, it's a good company. Maybe in the past you have worked in, I think, a good companies might be Mintra, Paytm. So you work in excellent company in the past. Why not? Actually, that's negative and positive two way. But in the headline, you can mention X, like XPDM, DevOps, sorry, XPDM, X Mintra, HCL. You can mention because of big companies. Some find it very attractive. Some find it negative. I don't know the now it's depending on the mindset of the people watching your profile, but it may be a good idea at the initial level until unless you're doing something like your YouTube channel or maybe your kind of podcast and all. Till then, you can mention in your profile. After you have some big things to show more of anything else, then you can replace that. For now, DevOps engineer at Nvidia slash what skills you're expert, that skill. At the end, you can say X, the company, big companies, so ATM, X, Mintra, that will be helpful for you. Okay. And again, in the you don't have recommendation, so ask your friends in the Mintra, in the Paytm to add recommendation. That will be an awesome thing to have. Okay, I think. Okay, I think only last profile. Sorry guys, but I don't have much time now. Only last profile. Let's see whose profile. I'm just selecting random way. Oh, Jitendra Singh. See, I've selected, close my eyes and selected random way. So let's see. Jitendra C. And this is the last profile I'll be reviewing. But don't worry, in the upcoming, say, maybe in the next month or two, or if I get time, say, I reach out, like I may get have some time. I don't know when. Then I may want to review profile. I will get back to you. Rare chance, but it had happens. And most probably in the future, let's say maybe next month or around sometime, I may do some kind of review. Then you will get definitely preference for that. It's software engineer at Flexra, front-end engineer, Angular React, XTCS. I already did it. I will not messy about the this part. Addition to that, currently working as a software developer. Okay, 19. So move this part on top. Currently working part doesn't require, since the it's already covered in the experience section, right? So don't repeat yourself. Make it even smaller. Don't mention 1.98 experience. Say you are a like you are a kind of something like, how I can explain, catchy word, experienced front-end developer, I'll say, maybe in front-end enthusiastic development. And say this part, maybe you remove all that part. That's very confusing, to be honest. Remove, just keep mention this part. Okay, that can be a catchy line to get opportunities. Okay, with this lockdown, I have skills. Some might say it's good, but I don't find it's a good thing. What if in lockdown you may create a separate post or article to show up, but in the profile itself there is no point having that. It's a kind of not required, to be honest. Okay, it's not a bad thing, but not required to have it here. What you can do, skill set, you can explore, like you can explain your skill set more, what you've done, what you do on your life, that kind of thing more. Okay, featured, you what you have done, you have features, good thing. You are already mentioning all the details in the description. Good thing. And I think all are good, except okay, add more skills if you have, and ask your like. See, the best thing, as you can, when I was a like a junior, I'm just a mid engineer, my goal was to get more credibility. Okay, and more friendly with people, understand how they function, take reference from them, have references, share some reference with them also, mainly taking reference from them. That's the main point. So uh, ask them, ask your friends, whoever working in the same room, not maybe in at this moment, maybe office open, you're going at the end of the office. Remember that part. Whoever is a working professional and working in office, at the end of the office, have some kind of, I don't know if you have drinking party or something like that. Maybe that's not the right thing, but have some tiffin sharing and all. That time, say, do you know, I want some, just like open the word, like say, hey my friend, can you recommend me LinkedIn, that thing, or one recommendation I get. If you know him better and he is very friendly to you, same way show that you recommended him or he recommended you. And that's the right thing. I mean, you are working the same group, why not you recommend? That's not a bad thing, that's a good thing to have. Similar way, ask other friends. See, he given recommendation, I given him. Why not we share the recommendation? Because we work with this long time. You know me better than anyone else. Try now. The point here, the words you put, ask them to write. But the moment, because moment you want them to write, I mean, you say the word to them, it's become a pattern, and which anyone can easily follow if someone is experienced enough, like me, the same experience level. I can, looking at profile, I can say, okay, you copied from somewhere else. So don't want to, instead, if the people write from their own creativity, it's you always most of the time unique. So that will be better. Okay, I think that's it, guys. I have covered a lot. I don't have a lot of time, so that's why I'm not able to cover all the persons, but I will definitely cover in the next. Also, say you are a channel member. If you want me to review your profile, like you can, like if you're not a channel member, you can simply go to my YouTube channel and there's a join button. You can click on the join button and you can become member. You can join the Discord group and you can give me your LinkedIn profile. I will Of course, since you are like, I'm active most of the time of the day, and I can simply check and quickly give you review. That's the point you have. If you're a part of the, say, devils, all the training plans I'm running, you have my email ID. I think 100%. Of course, since you're getting mail from me, you can reply to that email and say, Sandeep, can you review my profile? Of course, whenever I get chance. But since the channel members are supporting me actively, like different ways, I am happy to give them the review preference. Okay, so that's up to you guys. Again, thank for staying all the long. Whoever miss it, you have all the option. I have already told you. Maybe wait for next month, or later when get chance. If you enter your details, I will check. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Have a nice day ahead and enjoy your holiday. Thank you. Bye.